Well, hello there, and welcome again to Thought for the Week. It's been beautifully warm recently, but I'll tell you one thing, not as warm as it would be if we were in Bethany, on the edge of the city of Jerusalem in Israel. Because there, Lindy and I have spent many, many hours on our 102 tours of Israel, and it's beautiful. And there have been some beautiful things that have happened in Bethany. One of them was when a woman called Mary washed the feet of the Lord Jesus and ministered to him. What a wonderful thing. But here's a more wonderful thing in a way, because this is a mighty miracle. And this is the miracle of the raising of Lazarus. You remember how Jesus came to that little home in Bethany when there was such distress, weeping and wailing and disappointment and frustration because Lazarus had died. Now Jesus had come, and he went to the tomb. I'm looking at John 11, verse 38. Jesus, once more deeply moved, notice that. We saw last time how Jesus shares our emotions and identifies with us. How wonderful. But now it happens again. And they come to the tomb, this cave, this limestone cave, with a circular stone laid across the entrance, weighing goodness knows how much, very, very heavy. "Take away the stone," Jesus said. Martha, who was one of the sisters of Lazarus, was a very practical lady. She knew a lot about life, and she knew something rather horrible about death. And it is that after the passage of a few days, say 4 days, a body has started to decompose. And that means there's a terrible, terrible stench. That's one of the reasons why there was a big stone over the entrance to the tomb. But removing it was to set the stench free. And that was her brother. How distressing that is. No wonder she said, "But Lord, by this time there's a bad odor. He's been there 4 days." 4 days? My goodness me. What a challenge for the Lord Jesus. 4 days was the period of time the Jews always allowed after a person's death before they considered that he was completely dead. They believed that a person's spirit hovered around their body for 4 days and then left. This was the 4th day. And so decomposition had taken place, and it was really unpleasant to contemplate. But the moment the stone was removed, Jesus was not fazed. The moment the stone was removed, the Lord Jesus prayed to his Father. "Father, I thank you that you've heard me." Notice that, have heard me. He had the faith to believe that he had been heard, although he hadn't prayed the prayer. "I knew that you always hear me, but I said this for the benefit of the people standing here, that they may believe that you sent me." And then he shouted at the tomb, at the open tomb, "Lazarus, come out." Out came Lazarus, bound in his grave clothes, and the Lord Jesus said to the people assembled, "Take off the grave clothes and let him go." Can you imagine the noise, the cheering, the shouting? Jesus had performed a mighty miracle. That's how powerful he is. Let that thought go with you into the day, and be blessed. Hallelujah. Bye-bye for now.